But when you lose that third game after being up 2-0, a lot of the players are talking about like, that's like the worst feeling ever.
Is it really? Isn't losing the second one after that worse?
No, but like, it's like you already start getting that feeling of, oh man, the comeback, it might happen actually. Like, they might win the next game as well, and then, oh my god, are we gonna get reverse swept?
That sounds like a real big reading into it. But I guess if it happens to players,
hey, no, this is just from talking to players and coaches.
Hey, that's like, fair enough, man. You don't want to lose one. You want to put it away. And how big would it be for a team that relies on momentum as much as H2K to sweep their way into the next round against the Unicorns of Love, trying to make up for the fact that they faltered yet again at the playoff stage? Will they be able to do it, or will the Splyce boys be able to sing a song of comeback? We'll find out as we load up onto Summoner's Rift for game number 3 here in the European Regional Qualifiers.
So he's just staying in the bottom lane right now, calling in Trashy as well. There was a package from Senkuk's side to maybe join in as well. He's in engage.
Shay, he gets a 2-man knock back, I should say, as Jankos was the one throwing the party barrel out. It's first blood instantly for Nuclear. Kabi goes on the hunt all the way back to base, and now Senkuk's, he's trying to run out of here. And of course, H2K a free roam of this river. Let's see if Splyce can make the desperation play. Pulling in. Oh man, they're throwing everything down there. Flashes and dashes. Can they get Nuclear? Trashy hops on and puts him in the pit. He doesn't have the last auto attack. With the exhaust coming down, they might settle for Che, but Jankos turns around and he's gonna be the first to fall. Jankos gets one. Febiven flanking in the back. Doesn't have enough damage to finish anyone else off, but all the same, they're gonna pull back Jankos with the hook. Do they have the damage for an equalizing kill? They do. But it's a 1-for-1 that was hard-earned by Splyce.
And once again, they're trying to force the bottom lane, and this time they did get to interrupt Nuclear's jump. But then he got full stacks with the little bomb here on Trashy, so he can actually jump again. That's why he stayed alive on the Tristana. Splyce, though, getting more damage on the turret, trying to see if they can force them back. Nice hook.
Oh, they don't have follow-up damage. Oh, flashing forward. Senkuk's, that was oh so close. But let's see Nuclear. Oh, he's got one! Can't quite get the other, the bouncing.
Leandry's now completed for the cannon as well. Important item, and
Gerald summon.
Looked like a potential fight.
Yeah. That sound, always thought maybe would be a quick kill, but instead everyone from H2K backed away. The Rift Herald's primed up, goes charging in. Let's see if they have the damage. Che gets a 2-man charm. Nuclear tags his way in as the teleport comes a little bit later than maybe Splyce wanted it. It's canceled in the end. Kabi's having to run back as Odoamne with the big Gnar lands onto one only, and it's Senkuk's who bites the dust. 3-2 now is the total kill score, but they go too far forward. Wonder gets the finishing blow onto Che. With the hop away, Nuclear thought he was safe, but it was Jankos got caught on a line instead. However, H2K, they've got the minion line congaing through. Try and finish off this tower with Nuclear. They should be able to do it, but Trashy, Mickey, Wonder all threatening right here. Do they have the damage?
Gotta keep in mind, Wonder's ulti is ready, and Flash as well.
Might just be able to do it. Trashy getting pulled back away from Febiven. No unleashed power available for him. Looks like finally they'll get it. Odoamne steps forward. Is he fighting it too far forward? It's going to be the Tristana locked up. There's the Wonder ultimate we were looking for. Do they have the damage to follow through? Wonder is even going to make it out alive. How about that for a ninja? But Febiven fires back up. Mickey. Teleport coming in. Senkuk's is off the cooldown. It's double kill over to Febi, but he's gonna fall. Jankos trying to run for his life, and now it's Wonder throwing out those shurikens. He's going to flash out the pit. The hook catches him on a line, but all of a sudden Jankos is there. Mickey's going to get the play back, and H2K, they brought more friends to this fight. Nuclear's coming up with that kill.
And that's why, again, I refuse to call it 3-0 before I see it right in front of me. It just feels like Splyce are just as likely as H2K to win this game here. Yep. Look at the scaling on their side. You know, you got Corki, Sivir, fantastic late game carries. You got AP Kennen as well for the big team fight. Zoning, because like, you gotta keep in mind the big zone that he will create with his ulti. It's important to keep the carries safe in the back. Baron is started now. Odoamne needs to TP in if he wants to fight.
Okay, let's see if they turn for Jankos. Okay, Sivir ultimate on, but there's the barrel to knock them back. Mickey is going to throw down that box, but Che comes in.
Wonder gonna stop
them. It looks like it's gonna be Wonder falling first in this fight as Febiven comes up with the kill, and now Trashy's going down. A Dark Sphere, that's 2. Nuclear hopping forward, looking for more. Oh no, Splyce, they've run out of damage for the time being.
If he can get that, he's just a massive zoning tool for these AD carries, Kabi and Senkuk's in the back.
Oh, Che, he wants to go in. He does get a charm onto one. Mickey X doesn't land the play. A little too fast on that one, but now Splyce, they want to take this fight. Teleport now coming in, but it's way in the back line. They've hooked Jankos out, but Trashy, he's running out of health bars. In goes Wonder, but he can't quite get the stuns he wanted to. Kabi does pick up Che off the back half of that one, and the hook is going to pull in Nuclear. Down he goes to Senkuk's, and it looks like Splyce, they might just have a big fight, but there is a big Gnar who misses a big ultimate, and he's pulled right back in. trying to hang tough here. 3v3 in the mid. Wonder's tapped out of this fight. He's going down to the bottom instead.
They didn't believe it either. They're like, this is a guaranteed kill. Nuclear getting caught.
There's a knockback in. Oh, he evaporates. That changes things.
Mickey's just smurfing in this game here on Thresh. Like, he literally flies forward, flash flays, interrupts the jump from Nuclear, and if you don't flash that straight away as a Tristana, you're staying in place. That's a kill on the AD carry. That's Baron being started.
Oh, no. Half down the Baron health. Mickey X holding in the front, gatekeeping away so Jankos can't they turned around one more time! And now it's Febivin caught inside the pit, gets a couple of stuns, but there's nothing else he can do but unleash the power as Kabi picks him up. Might be right back onto Baron for the Splyce boys. Che looking to come in. Meganar operational for Ottawamne. Jankos, he could get a miracle steal, but he would need an incredible move into that pit. Let's see if he can pull it off. They've got full vision of the Fat Man right around the backside of the pit. This one's still tense. In comes Ottawamne. Jankos outside the back. The Baron's up for grabs. Can they get it? No, the fight is going to end before it all happens. Jankos gets the smite away, but there's no one but Nuclear to hold on.
But Trashy died during the engage. He couldn't smite the Baron then.
That's a lot of damage, a lot of burst, and we've seen how close it's been with just not having all of those. One tick of damage could be the difference maker. Nuclear down to half health.
And Nuclear actually delayed some of his late game damage by going for GA to try and stay alive if there's an all-in. Oh, good hook!
Oh, they pulled Che, and he's gonna get melted through. That's Senkuk starting it off with one quick pick. Senkuk's holding on as Ottawamne with the Meganar nearly completes. Has to scurry away. Right back into the fight he goes. Meganar comes up. Boomerang Blade looks like Mickey X is the one they're targeting. Wonder he just can't get in this fight. Or can he? Now he wants to go back in. Trashy gets a hop onto Jankos, keeps him locked up for the time being. 1-for-1 trade.
Wonder tried to recall so you could TP back into the fight.
Try and take a fight. They don't really want to contest this dragon without a smite. They don't really need to do it. Anyways, Ottawamne locked up on the side. Senkuk's low.
Wonder's still coming here with flash and ulti. He needs to get in the fight.
Let's see if they can do it. Here he goes, and that is a lot of damage. Not enough to finish anyone off. Dragon falls in all the chaos, but Kabi chasing them down inside the pit. That's one, that's two. And Splyce, they come up with the fight all the way through. Still dangerous, cornered. Syndra gets a pick off, that's going to be hashtag worth.
This could be like one of the biggest outplays.
Yeah, but wait for the Jarvan. Just wait for the Jarvan. Auto teleport.
Trash is on the way, he's trying to ruin it. Oh, he's
trying to chase in! Oh my goodness, you gotta turn it around! He gives his life. Febivin falling, but he did his job. And now Odo's tagged his way in looking for Trashy. Senkuk's waiting in the wings, flash forward by the Gnar. The action simply does not stop. Che's here for the backup. Trashy is gonna fall. Just trying to push too far, or push forward without pushing too far, because Ottawamne not with him. He's in the mid, dragging Splyce around. See if they can close this one out, taking the objectives, not needing to fight here as they have the pressure on their side. Trashy's going low. Nuclear in the front line. On the hunt is Papa Che. He's going to try to stem this onslaught. Goes right back in to try and protect his carry, but pulled into the box. It's Nuclear hopping out. He's exhausted, and now the rest of the team says, that's okay, we got your back. We'll tag right in. And it looks like Splyce are running out of steam here. The inhibitor is going to fall. Minions charging on all lanes. H2K, this looks like the end game for them. We're nigh on 40 minutes. It has been so close.
Wonder's coming from behind here. Wonder's flank needs to be perfect. They're doing it, they're starting it.
There we go. Elder Drake, but that's a big objective to try and tank. Here comes Ottawamne around the side. This feels like desperation. There's a two-man charm, and H2K move into action, melting through Wonder's health bar. Nothing for the Splyce boys to do, and that Gatorade looks to be a celebration for H2K as they keep moving forward. Trashy, he can't do a damn thing. Oh no, and Senkuk's, yeah, there's nowhere for you to go, buddy. Nard into the wall. It is all on Kabi to try and hold, but I don't think that's possible.
No, there's so many super minions, 5 members alive as well on the side of H2K, and they're going straight for that Nexus.
Oh my goodness, Kabi, one last desperation charge, and H2K just say, stay back on the fountain.
He's baiting them into the
fountain. You don't even need to do it. It's going to be the cleanup, and the super minions will be able to do the rest. That is the ace, and H2K, they had some skeletons in their post-game closet, but they are pulling out the big sweep to clean it all up. Moving on to face UOL tomorrow.
And suddenly looking like such a scary team here in the gauntlet. So many questions from the semi-final, the third place game.